Are you ready to have your website get found by the right people? Are you looking to rank at the top of Google so you get more traffic to your website? Are you ready to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your organic traffic? If so, you are in the right place, my friend. Welcome to the Simple SEO Content Podcast, where I show you how to combine the power of SEO, search engine optimization, and content marketing to build your like, know, and trust factor with your audience, which allows you to get found by the right people and turn those visitors into buyers. No more frustration or confusion, and no more time wasted wondering if you're doing your SEO right. It's time to learn how to use SEO and content marketing to grow your business. Hi, and welcome back to the Simple Marketing and SEO podcast. I'm your host, Rachel Lindhagen, and just for a second, I've got to say it. Happy summer. I can't believe it's summer. Memorial Day was this week. I hope you had a great long holiday weekend. My kiddo got out of school on Thursday, so we're officially on summer break at the Lindhagen house. May was insane. It was so fun, but it was absolutely insane. My kiddo turned 9. My hubby had a birthday the following week. My stepdaughter graduated from ASU. She's now a college grad. She's got her bachelor's degree. The little guy was in his musical. And oh yeah, I traveled for a work conference last week. I was out of town the last week of school. I got home the afternoon that school got out. It's been crazy. The little guy and I are taking the next 2 weeks off. We're going to relax and recover and recoup and enjoy. And then he's going to start some summer camps. And we're just going to have a really nice summer schedule with a couple weeks of camp, a couple weeks off, a couple weeks of camp, a couple weeks off. It's kind of hopefully, fingers crossed, best case scenario where I can focus on work and he can have some time to relax and also have some fun time with friends. So let's jump right in. I just cannot believe it feels like everything has flown so fast. Here we are. So we're also just about at the beginning of Q3. No, we're not. I can't even count. We're still heading into the final month of Q2. We will start Q3 on July 1. I swear I know these things. Okay, anyway. If you've been working on your SEO for a while, you've been trying to learn how to do it. Maybe you're one of my students, you're in Simple SEO content. If you're one of my students, if you have questions on this, ask in the student group or go back to Module 5 in the new updated version of the course, because Module 5 is your ranking, your analytics, your reporting. It's got all the walkthroughs of how to do all of this. And you've got your templates there to work from. If you're not yet a student, well, sign up and it'll be easier. But for now, let's go through this and talk about it. So how do you know if your SEO is working? How do you check your rankings? I got this question from a listener recently. It was like, well, this is a really good question, so let's talk about it. So it can seem like you would want to just go into Google and type in the keyword and see where your website shows up. But that's not what you want to do, because Google has what they call personalized search results, which means you're going to see your website in a different position than someone who does not come to your website on a regular basis. It's likely going to show up higher for you than it would for me searching for it. So you can use an incognito browser window. So go to Chrome, go to those 3 dots on the far right, and open an incognito browser window and then search the keyword and look for it. It's not the most efficient, nor is it the best way to do it. But if you truly don't have the budget yet to work with an SEO reporting tool, it's probably the best that you can do. And so you will want to do it that way. If you have the budget to have an SEO keyword research tool, reporting tool, etc., that's going to be the best way to do it. And what I want you to do when you're creating new content, you're creating a new blog post, you're putting it out there, or you're updating a page, you're changing your optimization, I want you to take what we call a baseline report. And I want you to look at it. So if you're using a keyword ranking tool, go ahead and add that keyword to your ranking that day. because then we can see where you're at. Usually it'll update 24 hours or so. It'll tell us what the keyword rank is. That's your baseline. That's where you started. Before you optimized for that particular keyword, that's where you ranked. Maybe it's 10, maybe it's 82, maybe it doesn't rank at all. But that gives you your baseline. Then I want you to look at it in your ranking reporting system once a month. And I want you to see, generally, I do all of my reporting at the beginning of the month for the prior month. So like right now, we're almost to June. We're in the last week of May. Next week, I will do my reporting. Or not. I may do it the week of the 10th when the kid is in camp rather than next week when we're at home and off. But at any rate, I will do my reporting early in the month, looking back at last month. And what I want to look at is, how is my keyword ranking? Has it gone up? Meaning, has the number associated with my keyword gotten smaller? Because remember, with SEO, with keywords, the smaller the number, the better. That means you're ranking higher on Google search results. The other thing that I want to do is go over and go into my Google Analytics account. Remember, you need to be using GA4 now, not Universal Analytics. If you have not transitioned to GA4, you need to do that because your old UA account is no longer tracking anything, and you need to get set up in GA4 so that you have data. But go over to Google, and what you can look at is to see whichever page is ranking for that keyword. So in your reporting system, it's going to show you a keyword. It's going to show you a reporting, like a number, and then it's going to show you a page associated with that. What I want you to do is go over to Google Analytics 4 and take a look and see how much traffic is coming to that page. And I want you to take a look at your website traffic overall and your organic traffic overall, because when you're doing SEO, you should start to see an increase in the organic traffic or the SEO traffic coming to your website and to those pages that are now ranking higher in the search results. So that's really all you've got to do. The easiest way to do this, my friend, is just use an SEO keyword reporting tool. If you've signed up for something like Ubersuggest, you've got your keyword research, you've got your link building data. You also will have a rank tracking option, and you can put your keywords right there into rank tracking. Check it once a month. You do not need to check this every single day. You'll just drive yourself nuts. There can be some volatility in keyword ranking. You'll see things move up and move down, and especially when the new algorithm updates come out, sometimes you'll go up, you'll go down. Don't drive yourself nuts. If you look at it too often, it's going to be bad. Ideally, look at it once a month. Don't make any big panic moves. If you notice it's gone down a few, don't panic and move and change your optimization that day. Like, check it again in 2 weeks. Has it leveled out? Did it come back up? What's going on? Also look and see. I have one client in particular where there's a lot of volatility in a couple keywords that we go after, but it's also the volatility is like, are they position 1 or position 2? And they kind of flip-flop pretty regularly with one of their core competitors. So we just kind of look at that and see, oh, okay, well, they're ranking in position number 1 right now. We're in number 2. Next month, we'll probably be back. There isn't really anything to change in that particular scenario. They just kind of seem to flip-flop. But if somebody brand new is coming into position number 1 and they came out of nowhere, then we want to look at that and kind of figure out, where did they come from? Are they doing SEO? Is it good? If you don't know how to figure all of that out, make sure you take Simple SEO content with me, because you're going to learn how to assess the SEO on your website. And my friend, you can use that to assess the SEO on somebody else's website to determine, like, once you have a good understanding of how SEO works, you can look at any website out there and get an understanding of what they're targeting and how they're doing it, and how good they are at SEO. And you can use that to help you determine, is there a concern or not for you from this new competitor who's come into your sphere. So what I want you to do for now, if you've not yet taken the SEO 101 class, go ahead and take that. You can find that on the homepage, etchedmarketing.com. Take SEO 101. Join me in Simple SEO content. We are continuing to meet over the course of the summer. Yes, I am off some weeks, but we're still meeting. So it will be the first and third Tuesdays of each month. We will be meeting to go over our SEO content, and I will be answering your questions there in the student group. So if you're not in there yet, What are you waiting for? Come on, come join me in class. Let me help you with this. You don't have to do this alone. The podcast is a great starting point, but the class is way better because I can go further in detail and I can answer your very specific questions about your websites. All right, that is it for this week. I will see you back here next week. Have a great day. Bye for now. That's all for today's episode of the Simple SEO Content Podcast. I want to thank you so much for joining me. Make sure you visit my website, etchedmarketing.com, and visit the freebies tab. Right there, you're going to find the SEO Content Quick Start Guide along with the free SEO class. So you'll have everything you need to know to get started with SEO and content marketing. Then do me a favor, if you wouldn't mind, if you would do a rating and a review of this podcast on your favorite platform, that would really help spread the message, and I do greatly appreciate it. If you have any questions, you can always DM me on Instagram at Etched Marketing Academy, and I will see you right back here next week.